Joker's crew are still outside, Mr. Cobblepot.
Good. Make sure it stays that way.
No problem.
Alright guys, this is Nerdy McFly. Back for some more of Batman Arkham City. It is again pretty late at night. I seem to like to record pretty late at night, so it's about 2 o'clock yet again. As you can see, we are in the Gotham City Police Department. And we are looking for Mr. Freeze. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to be as easy as it sounds. As you can see, we got a couple bad guys here loitered throughout the building. And we're trying to figure out the best way to take these guys out. This is a live comm, so I am playing as so I'm talking as I play. So if I'm a little off, that's usually why, because I'm usually trying to talk and concentrate at the same time. But tonight I figured that I would talk about, since it's so late at night, talk about night owls, which like myself, we talk about midnight snacks or late night snacks, like must-haves. Also, what you do to wake up in the morning. For you morning people, or for people like me who aren't morning people, what you do to wake up in the morning, and things like that. So far, just to cut back to the game a little bit, this game is lots of fun. I have enjoyed it thus far, and it's pretty much just getting started. The graphics are really good. The only thing that I've kind of had a problem with is the buttons. Just learning the learning curve for the buttons. There's so many different buttons and gadgets. It makes it a little difficult sometimes when you're in the game trying to figure out what you should do next. It's not always the first thought to do the most obvious thing or the smart thing. So since there are so many different gadgets and buttons and things to control this or that, the learning curve for these can be a little bit difficult sometimes in the middle of a battle, trying to figure out, in this case, as we're here now, trying to do things in a stealth type manner. And as I stated before, I have had problems with doing Batman Arkham Asylum in a stealthy type way, because I am a very aggressive player, so stealth usually isn't always my big strong suit. I'm more of kind of run and gun and take cover and kill and shoot and run, and that's really more my style. But I do like puzzles, I do like to strategize, so I'm gonna try to be a little more stealthy, and also in this particular session as well, I'm going to try to actually be more active as far as taking out bad guys that are on the rooftops. If you watch the first couple videos, you notice that when I've had to stay on the main objective, which is what I'm going to try to do for most of this game, I don't really want to get sidetracked too much because this game is huge. But if you have watched, I've kind of just stayed right on key, and if there were some bad guys on the rooftops, I just pretty much looked over them and didn't really fight them or give them much thought. In this particular one, I do want to make an effort in this session to stop and give you guys some more action, so I will definitely keep that in mind as I'm flying around and doing my thing to really get more involved with the bad guys that are around, since there are so many and so intricately placed in this game, just to give you guys a little more action and not stay so much on the storyline. But let me get back to what my main topic is going to be today, which is midnight snacks. Since I am a night owl, like I said, I'm usually up all hours of the night, and even though I did work today, I came home and stayed up. I'm still up now. It's 2:15 or something like that, and I'm recording, and I will be up probably for another hour and a half or 2 hours recording and then going to bed. Usually for late night snacks, I get a Pop-Tart. That's my thing. Pop-Tart or Oreos.
You're supposed to be good at this.
I
It's making you look like
am
idiots.
a little bit of a health freak as far as staying in shape, so I don't really eat too many bad things, but late at night I do have a really big sweet tooth, so I try to make sure I don't really too overindulge. But yeah, I'll have a Pop-Tart or I'll have Oreos. And usually when I'm recording, like right now, I have 2 bottles of water with me as well, because
keeping track of his crew,
doing all this talking,
monitors.
it
Each time I
definitely
take someone out,
makes me a
I
little
need to move
thirsty.
quickly.
And water's probably my favorite drink of drinks. If I had to pick something, I know that's really lame, but That's what I love. I think water is probably the best thing on earth. I'm sure lots of people won't agree with that, but that's how I feel about it. As you see right now, I'm trying to take out some of these bad guys in a swift manner. I've kind of gotten used to the ground attack as far as getting down and then getting right back up, as you can see, but they still pretty much find you or see you as soon as you get back up there, so you just kind of have to move around.
I know what to do, and it ain't gonna work.
And like I said before, this game, they want you to do stealth, but these bad guys kind of group together, and it's kind of hard to take them out, especially when they have armed weapons. You know, you get shot up, and you're pretty much, Batman can only take so many rounds in the chest. So again, trying to strategize your way. Like you see right there, they're like clumped in a little area. It's hard to take those guys out without getting down there and actually getting killed. So we'll see what I figure out how to do here as I'm talking to you guys. So what are your guys' late night snacks? Any sweet tooths out there? What do you like? What do you prefer to eat during the late hours of the night? What are your preferred drinks of the hours of the night? As far as morning time, I know everyone's probably going to say coffee, except for me. I don't drink coffee. I usually try to stay away from it. I don't really like the taste of it. The only way that I'll drink coffee... Oh, take that. Only way I'll drink some coffee is if it's like liquid diabetes, where it's like a whole bunch of sugar.
Where's Freeze?
He's in the museum. Penguin's got him.
I'll have to cut that tongue out of your head, boy. I don't know people telling tales on me.
No. I'm sorry, Mr. Cobblepot. He made me tell him.
You can have it, Batman. I'm safe and sound here in my museum. Try and get me if you like. I've got plenty of surprises ready for you if you do. Starting right now.
As I was saying, yeah, usually it has to be lots of sugar, lots of half and half, because I can't just drink it. I don't like the taste of it at all. It's an acquired taste that I have not acquired. So usually in the morning I will have water or orange juice or milk.
That doesn't sound good.
As you can see here, we came here looking for Mr. Freeze, and in fact he is not here, and it's basically was a trap by the Penguin, and like I thought, it wouldn't be as easy as it sounded to go in here and get Mr. Freeze. So it's back to kind of figuring out like a little mini puzzle how to get out of this building, which seems to be a common occurrence so far in this game. Once you get to an area, you battle some enemies, and then you're trapped and have to figure your way out of the area. So that's something I will be talking about in my review, as I've already noticed that that's kind of repetitive, but still not too bad thus far. It still is a lot of fun, and it is a little bit of a challenge sometimes to figure out how to get out of some of these buildings. Hopefully I won't take too long getting out of here, but I don't really know where. I'm just gonna look around a little bit. Maybe there's some trophies or something I can pick up as well while I'm wandering around this building. We'll look around a little bit, buy myself some time. There's some trophies in there, but I really don't know how to get to them. Those doors don't really open, so I'm not really gonna worry. I don't really want to worry too much about it, because I can't really think of how to get in there. So yeah, I don't think I'll be getting to that trophy at all, which is fine. I mean, I won't collect all of them, but it would be nice to get as many as I possibly can. I'll just take another quick look around here before we move on out of this building here, just in case I missed anything that was blatantly obvious in my face. So far, I hope you're enjoying the LP for this game. I pre-ordered Modern Warfare 3 Hardened Edition for my Xbox 360, and also Need for Speed The Run, and also Uncharted, but I already pre-ordered that a long time ago. So speaking of which, let me get right into that update as well. I'm probably gonna have 2 games going because right now I'm looking at the calendar and there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish Batman and have it all up before Uncharted
Alfred.
comes out.
Hello, sir. Have you retrieved the cure from Mr. Freeze?
There were complications. Penguin has got his hands on Freeze and trapped me in the GCPD building.
You do realize that you will actually die if you don't get this cure soon.
Thanks for reminding me, Alfred. I'm in a police building. Cobblepot's obviously bribed some official into giving him the lock codes for the municipal structures. I'm downloading the unlock codes right now.
Yeah, like I was saying, but I have so yeah, I won't be able to finish this by the time Uncharted 3 comes out. I've known that for quite a while now. So here's the plan. There's gonna be 2 videos, 2 LPs going at once, and I'm gonna try to keep it to 2. I'm going to basically bust my ass on this Batman LP and get as much of it recorded as I possibly can. And when Uncharted 3 comes out, I'm gonna also be posting that, but this is how I'm going to do it. I'm gonna start doing a rotation for posting. So basically, I will post 2 to 3 Batman videos, more like 2 probably, and then also post 1 Uncharted video. And I will keep posting more Batman videos compared to Uncharted videos until all of Batman is done. So this way that the Batman gets completed first and then the Uncharted gets completed second. As you would also note, Need for Speed The Run comes out on November 15th. There's just so many different games I want to play that are coming out in like 2 weeks in succession from right after each other that is making it really hard for me to get through these LPs in time. Don't mind me, I really don't know what I'm doing as far as trying to get out of this building, so I'm just gonna keep going and trying to figure something out. So I'm definitely gonna finish up Batman before I start Need for Speed The Run. After Batman's complete, I will start posting 2 videos of Uncharted and 1 video of Need for Speed, because I'm sure they're gonna run into each other again. So there's gonna be 2 LPs going on the channel for quite a while, until Need for Speed The Run is done and Uncharted 3 is done. And I think I really don't have anything else planned until Resident Evil comes out. And I think that comes out at the end of December, so that gives me some time to finish up Batman, Uncharted 3, and also Need for Speed The Run. Now, also, in between all of that, I'm also going to be playing Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer like crazy. So, and I probably won't post any videos of that. If I do, it'll be sparse, it'll be random, and I'm gonna say this because side note, this little code breaker is pretty cool actually, how it works. You have to kind of like spin the knobs to get it, which I was just playing around right then and just got it by accident, but hey, it works. But yeah, the reason why I'm not going to do any large significant amount of COD videos is because Modern Warfare videos is because there are so many great Modern Warfare 3 and Modern Warfare 2 people out there that will probably do a much better job than me. I can guarantee do a much better job than me as far as commentating and videos. So I'm not gonna try to get myself so many people are doing that. I just don't want to be in that group. Like I said, I will post them randomly if I get a good match and I happen to kick a lot of ass, then I will post it if I'm recording. If I do multiplayer with some other people, then I'll do that as well. But I will be playing that in between Batman, Uncharted, and Need for Speed. Like I said, there's so many games, so many great games coming out that it's just really making my job as a commentator quite difficult to decide what I want to do and how I want to do it. As you can see, we made it out of the building now, and we have to make our way to some museum in order to, again, to try to find Mr. Freeze, because Penguin has kind of hidden him from us, and need to find out where this museum is. As you know, it's all the way on the other side of the city. So again, I'm gonna try right now just to see if I run into some bad guys. I will try my best. If I run into some bad guys, I will try to get you guys some action here in a minute. As you can see, we are in the Gotham City Police Department. And we are looking for Mr. Freeze. But I'm pretty sure it's not going to be as easy as it sounds. As you can see, we got a couple bad guys here loitered throughout the building. And we're trying to figure out the best way to take these guys out. This is a live comm, so I am playing as so I'm talking as I play. So if I'm a little off, that's usually why, because I'm usually trying to talk and concentrate. I have enjoyed it thus far, and it's pretty much just getting started. The graphics are really good. The only thing that I've kind of had a problem with is the buttons. Just the learning curve for the buttons. There's so many different buttons and gadgets. It makes it a little difficult sometimes when you're in the game trying to figure out what you should do next. It's not always the first thought to do the most obvious thing or the smart thing. So since there are so many different gadgets and buttons and things to control this or that, the learning curve for these can be a little bit difficult sometimes in the middle of a battle, trying to figure out, in this case, as we're here now, trying to do things in a stealth type manner. And as I stated before, I have had problems with doing Batman Arkham Asylum in a stealthy type way, because I am a very aggressive player, so stealth usually isn't always my big strong suit. I'm more of kind of run and gun and take cover and kill and shoot and run, and that's really.
Joker's crew are still outside, Mr. Cobblepot.
Good. Make sure it stays that way.
No problem.
Alright guys, this is Nerdy McFly. We're back for some more of Batman Arkham City. It is again pretty late at night. I seem to like to record pretty late at night, so it's about 2 o'clock yet again, straight at the same time. But tonight I figured that I would talk about, since it's so late at night, talk about night owls, which like myself, we talk about midnight snacks or late night snacks, like must-haves. Also, what you do to wake up in the morning. For you morning people, or for people like me who aren't morning people, what you do to wake up in the morning, and things like that. So far, just to cut back to the game a little bit, this game is lots of